Sorry.
What's up, man?
How's it going, man? How you doing?
Good. That was crazy. What an awesome fight. Both of those guys just fought awesome. That's got to be it. I don't even know. I'm like at a loss of words. He got dropped. Favola gets dropped. Venata gets dropped. Venata gets dropped. Favola gets dropped. Favola gets dropped. Venata gets dropped. I think I got them all right there. That was just insane. That was technical, like ebbs and flow back and forth. Just Favola's got his back on the cage. The round ends. He's coming out aggressive. That's like the dream fight right there. Obviously you want to get the win, but that's like just two guys that are throwing it all out there. That was I don't know. I'm like kind of like emotional after that. It was sick.
You're okay with it being a draw, though?
Favola's my guy. He won, But, it was just such a good fight. I don't know. I think you'd have to watch it a million times and really see. I don't know if it was, I guess they scored the middle round, the 10-8 for Venata. I don't know. I don't know if it's a 10-8. Who knows? I don't know what the judge. It was a sick fight. I don't even want to think about it that much. I'm just so proud of Favola. Got head kick first. Well, I don't know, beginning of the first round, and to come back like that and put on a performance like that is just I'm glad he showed a lot of what he's made of.
Have you started camp yet for Lee, for Kevin Lee?
I don't really start. I don't have a start date. I'm always kind of like training, but definitely increasing the intensity, picking it up a lot. Yeah, we're in the thick of it right now. I'm coming home sore and beat up, but definitely taking some time to rest when I need it.
Is there a point now where you kind of put the real estate on the back burner and then focus on?
Yeah,
right?
That's. I've got an open house tomorrow, and that'll be it. that house will sell. That house will sell tomorrow, and then that's it. We're just fighting.
How many bedrooms?
Legally? Got 3.
What are you advertising?
Edit that out. I can't help myself. You know this.
How do you think Kevin's game's improved since the first time you guys fought? You preparing for him any differently this time than the first time around?
He's definitely bigger and stronger, more mature, as a fighter. Probably less mature as a person. He's polished. He's seasoned. He's been in there with really tough guys. I think he was cocky when he came into the UFC. He kind of thought that he was going to run through everything. And I remember at our weigh, I was his first fight in the UFC. At the weigh-ins, he said to Dana White something. He was like, "Get your checkbook ready. I'm coming to take over," or whatever. So I definitely humbled him there, and he changed his life. He moved to Vegas. He switched camps. So I think I've been in the guy's head for a while, and he's been really looking forward to this. So there's two kind of ways this goes. He's definitely put in the work. He's all in. A guy willing to get up and move to Las Vegas because he thinks there's a better, there's a better team there. Is definitely serious, and he's coming to put it on me. I know that for sure. But on the other hand, I've been with Ray, I've been with Matt, these guys forever. We have such a good bond. Favola coming over, Aljo, Weidman. I just have, I don't think he has anybody like that in his team that really is. I don't think he's got like a family like I have. Yeah. And not saying that's going to win me the fight because I'm the one fighting, but I just feel like I put in so much work in my life that I have to beat this guy. That's it.
There were things that you didn't love about the Gaethje fight back in August. Why was this the right fight for you, and why was this timing correct?
Everything was correct about this, and nothing was correct about the last one. It was like injuries coming off that Khabib fight. I was still banged up. It was kind of like it was quick. I wasn't happy with a few other things. It was it just wasn't right. And this is definitely a better fight. I think it's an intriguing matchup. It's just everything about it I like. And he's just as tough, if not tougher. He might even be just as tough, if not tougher than Khabib. He's the way he put it on. I was sitting front row at his last fight with Barbosa, and I was like, I don't want to beat Barbosa right now. It was brutal. It was not fun to watch. So I'm training my ass off because I'm going to be the one doing that to him for sure.
How does 5 rounds change the dynamic?
I think it's in my favor. I always think the cardio, the longer it goes, is in my favor. I think I think it's in my favor.
Kevin's obviously a talker. Does it make it more fun preparing for a guy who, you get the chance to shut up a little bit?
He's been awful quiet lately. So have I. I think we both realize this is not. The talking was in the past. Now it's business. Now it's for real. You signed the contract. It's on.
Do you have an extra swagger about you now that you did as well as you did in the Khabib fight on a day's notice?
I don't know about an extra swagger. I mean, I definitely shoved it in Connor's face when he was talking about my, real estate, whatever. So, he kind of put me down in the lead up to that fight.
Yeah.
So it made me feel good about myself.
Did you see Rogan singing your praises with John Kavanaugh?
Loved it. Yeah, no, Joe Rogan's he's been hyping me up a lot about that fight, and I thought it was, I think it was well deserved. I put on a freaking, I fought my ass off in that fight. So.
You're going to be the final fight that ever airs on Big Fox for the UFC. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah. It's cool. I think just being on Fox this is like my first headliner on Fox. I think that's what's really cool for me. I don't know if it's the last one. I guess that's cool too. Yeah. Send them off.
The Connor tweets, did you get any response to that more than anything else? I saw it blew up a little bit.
Yeah, I had a couple drinks and I was watching that fight. And I was like, you fucking pussy. You talked all that shit. You gotta just die in there. You can't quick tap. Even if he got his neck wrenched a little bit, God, if you talk all that and then you lose, you gotta allow him to, finish you, do the deed. He kind of just, I don't know. I just pray I never go out like that ever.
Do you not think he's got that kind of, how to put this, maybe like that fighter's instinct, just to kind of grit that out and bite down on the gum shield and get through that?
I don't know if he had it when he didn't have money. I don't know when he was like broke and taking whatever he was taking from the government. I don't know if he had that in him then. Now he's got millions of dollars, so it's hard to gain that when you're with the satin sheets thing running or whatever it was. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's hard to wake up and run in satin sheets or whatever. So I think it's got a little bit of that to do with it. Yeah.
I think he also tweeted about when he was caught on, I guess, audio saying it's only business in the corner.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think that meant?
So then some people said he didn't say that, or some people said he did. So I don't know. At first, I thought it's all business kind of thing. Your third round, you're a little tired, and it's kind of like an ease up on me without saying ease up on me kind of thing. Kind of like I'm sorry for making fun of serious things that now I see you're really taking this serious, and you really have things really bothered you. So maybe I'm taking the easy way out, or not even the easy way, but just trying to ease the beating, something.
How'd you feel seeing Khabib fly out of the octagon like that? And
That was crazy. We were all sitting there just like, what is going on right now? This is insane. Good for him.
Does it make you feel any different about the bus incident? Like they're even now, 1-1 outside the octagon?
I don't know. The bus incident's kind of like a different thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it's a little more criminal. You're not going after innocent girls on the bus, UFC employees. The bus driver probably doesn't even watch fighting. He doesn't even know what the hell's going on. But I was on that bus, and that was not cool. I thought we were all dying. I thought there was things flying through the window. That was scary. Reed Harris said, "Yeah, what's going on?" And Provino he was sitting like this, and he put his head like that, in the position, like the airplane position where when the plane's going down, and Khabib was making fun of him. He was going, Pravino, you got in the airplane position. You thought the plane was crashing. It was but no, it was crazy. Everyone, it was the mayhem.
In the immediate aftermath of like Khabib jumping out, there was, obviously Dana was upset. There was a lot of sort of hand wringing about how the way it presented the sport. But I mean, you seem like you kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Was that partially
Couple
because
more,
like, you wanted maybe a bit of revenge for what happened? I mean, Khabib got to get his hands on Conor in the cage, but I mean, do you want some revenge of some sort?
Do I want revenge on?
Yeah, well, what
On
happened to you in
everybody.
that loss?
Bring it. No, I don't. I was sitting in the back. Once I saw Conor, I thought it was all funny. I realized what was going on. I just pulled out my phone and started filming. But yeah, I don't want to. I'm not a big like revenge person. I don't think.
Do you think there's any chance if you beat Kevin that you might fight Conor at some point?
Absolutely, yeah. I gotta win that fight for sure. But yeah, this is that 100%.
How do you feel about Weidman tonight versus Jacare?
I think it's I would have liked to see him fight Luke. He was really excited to fight Luke and get that one back. But I think Jacare might be it's a different fight, but I think I feel good about it.
Yeah.
I think Chris is ready to go. He's looked the best he's looked. He's looked the best he's looked.
Nice.
Cool. Yes.
Thanks, Al.
Thank you guys. Cool.
Good seeing you, bro.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Ready.
I'll see you around.